Hi guys, it's Varsha back with another 80s makeup look because why not? It's a fun decade. I mean, got so many good looks. But this time I'm gonna take you into a little obscure film called Vampire's Kiss. It's a movie that was made, released in 1988, starring Nicolas Cage, Jennifer Beals. She plays the character Rachel, whose makeup I attempted to do today. Yeah! Let's just get into the makeup look, shall we?
So first I'm going to go in and prime my face with a pore filling primer. I'm just going to get that everywhere because why not? And then you want to let that sit in for about 10 seconds before you do the rest of your makeup. So here I'm taking a concealer that is a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, and I'm going to use that to highlight the center of my face. You can see the exact moment I realize I look like a cat. I'm using a beauty blender to blend the concealer in rather than blend it out, which hopefully that makes sense, but it just means that I'm patting it in the place that I originally had it, just so I don't over diffuse it. Next, I go in with a concealer that is my skin tone, that way I can use it as a foundation. Okay, I know that looks like it's a lot of concealer on my face, but once you start blending it out with a beauty sponge, it basically just disappears and looks seamless. So I'm going to take that with the highlight concealer and I'm going to blend it into each other so it looks like my face has some dimension to it. Now I'm taking a cool contour shade and I'm going to carve out some vampire cheekbones. Okay, so out of habit, I just started contouring my jawline, but you don't have to do that. I don't know, I just kind of like having a sharper jawline. So I have really deep set eyes, which make my eyelids look hooded. So by contouring that hooded part of my eyelid, the crease, I guess, it makes it look like my eyes are slightly more open. And make sure you just keep that contour shade to your crease, don't blend it out to your temples. Now when I contour my nose, I attach it to the crease contour that's in my eye, and I also go under the tip of my nose. It's kind of like a U shape that I'm making. And then again, we're going to blend in that contour shade. We're not going to blend it out, so we're not going to make it super diffused. So I didn't really like how cool tone and harsh that contour looked, so I went in with a little bit of cream bronzer on top of that and just blended it into itself, and then it still kind of looked defined. I noticed Jennifer's nose had some warm definition to it, so I took that bronzer on the sides of my nose and blended it in, that way it looked more prominent. And now I'm just going to pat a loose powder all over my face to set in all the cream and liquid products. I went back in with a powder bronzer just to redefine the contour that we had. Not because it disappeared, but I just wanted it to look more prominent. And then of course I went back over the nose just a little bit. So I went in with this punchy pink blush, and you just gotta see it. It's pretty chaotic the way I didn't realize how pigmented this was, and I had to go back in and re-blend all that out. But since it's already happening, we just placed it where it needed to be placed, which was, yikes, on the side of the face. Oh my god, what is happening? Girl, you are messing up your face. But basically you want it to look like you got sunburnt a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, I go back in with the loose powder and just diffuse it all out, just so it doesn't look like I was in the sun, because obviously vampire, you don't want to look like you're in the sun. Now I'm taking this vanilla toned cream eyeshadow and I'm going to take that into the inner corners of my eye. And then I pat that in just to slightly diffuse it so we're not left with white streaks on our face. On top of that, I pat on a powder version of the eyeshadow. Just make sure it's the same tone if you don't have the same exact color, and just diffuse it out a little bit, not like I just did right there, because now I'm going to have to go in and fix all that. I use a chestnut brown powder just to diffuse that vanilla tone. It contours your eyes slightly too, so it looks really nice. It kind of gives that sultry vampire, I just didn't sleep for 40 years kind of look. I don't know if you're into that. I use that same brown to smoke out the bottom lash line too. Now with a fluffy brush, I take a coffee colored brown into the crease and diffuse it out. And remember, as you're blending, try not to extend the eyeshadow out to your temples. Try to keep it to the ends of your brow. To make the eyes look more hypnotic and more open, I took a rose gold shimmery eye pencil and lined my waterline. Next, we're going to curl our lashes and apply some mascara. And when you apply your mascara, make sure the lashes go up so you look like a doll, not so much to the side where it gives more of that fox eye look. Same thing for the bottom lashes, just make sure that you make them go straight down, not to the side. Now I'm brushing my eyebrows up with a spoolie, and when I draw them in, I'm going to make sure I give it more of an arch shape because Jennifer doesn't really have straight brows here. Her eyebrows are like super arched and sultry. I'm going to go back in with an eyeshadow powder, and it's a light taupe brown color. That way it gives a little bit more of this soft definition because her eyebrows definitely look like they're drawn in and super defined. I'm taking that loose powder from earlier and I'm just going to pat it over my lips because when we go in with that red lipstick, it's just so it doesn't smudge around. I don't know why, but I absolutely suck at doing red lipstick on myself. It's just a struggle. But here I'm taking a red lip liner and I'm lining my lips and I'm trying so hard not to overline, but for some reason I just keep getting it bigger and bigger, and it's basically looks like I got punched in the face. But you know, just keep it to how you like it. If you want to overline your lips, overline your lips. If you want to keep it to your normal lip line, go ahead and keep it to your normal lip line. Yeah, see, somehow I managed to just fill in my lips with the lip liner, which I wasn't trying to do, but I mean, if it works, it works. The lip liner looked a little too cool tone for me, so I went in with a warmer matte lipstick on top, and it just finished the whole look for me. And Jennifer's lips looked warm toned too.
See, I would have done the hair, but my hair has not been cooperating. It has been raining like crazy, and the humidity just doesn't want to work today. But I tried to wear my big gold 80s earrings and my 80s pearls. These are my mother's. Actually, I think this might have been my grandmother's, but she wears big earrings in the film, like a lot of big earrings. I kind of want that whole collection, but I don't know who would have those. But the costume designer from that film. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do another 80s character, let me know down below. If not, I get it. Bye.